Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I first want to start this out by saying this is not an April Fool's joke. While some of you may have been fooled in the past, this is not an April Fool's joke. Ah, man, had a very long night. Um, I was wrestling with how I would bring this to people, and I was kind of on the fence whether or not I should let uh, Cardi speak on it. But as you guys know, I've been pretty much covering this for a year. And I've seen a lot of stuff play out in the last, I guess, since the trial had concluded, the defamation case had concluded, involving Cardi B and the blogger lady. Okay, sound. How's the sound, guys? I'll go for it. How is the sound? Give me a one if you can hear. Let's go, guys. Give me a one if you can hear. Can't hear. Okay, okay. You should be able to hear me. Crazy. Okay, some say it's muffled, some say they can hear me. Some say it's muffled, some say they can hear me. Okay, okay. Well, sound has to be good. Sound has to be good too. Good, 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 good. Okay, my sound's good over here. Good over here. Okay. Very muffled. Well, that's not good. Let me try something else. Good, good. Everyone's saying muffled. We can't have this muffled. That means a lot of people are tuning in. Let me go out and come back in. Hold on. How's that? No, you don't want this muffled. You don't want this muffled. You don't want this muffled. Okay. Well, that's because over here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, it's better. I think probably because I have my device. I have a tablet next to a laptop. Better, better. Okay, good. It might be because the tablet is next to the laptop. I don't know. 'Cause I'm trying to kind of put my good mic on. Put my good mic on. Now, if I leave here and have to come back, that's going to delay the process. But if I get five ones that can hear the pronunciation of what I'm saying, I think we need just to go ahead. I'm talking loud. I'm screaming. Hello. Okay. So, tablet. At least I'm not pulling that up. Okay. Yeah, I get these ones. I got ones already. People can hear. Guys, maybe your computers are muffled. I got the latest laptop. Anyway, let's go. So as I was saying that I didn't know whether or not I should put on this or or I should speak on it this morning. But I think it's very important because there are many people around the world that have been waiting for this day. They've been waiting for this day. They've been waiting to find out what would Judge William Ray say as it related to all the stuff that was going on after the trial. There was a lot of talking. There was a lot of, I ain't got it. I'm sitting there eating lobster. I'm paying for everybody's food. And while this is not April Fool's, it's not an April Fool's broadcast, and a lot of you have been fooled. I will just say that. I will say that at the beginning. That, and I will say, cyberbullying is nothing to play with. Nothing to play with. There are literally people who have committed suicide as a result, to someone cyberbullying them. So I don't want people to make light of the fact that what has transpired is just something doing business. not just doing business. When people have been hurt and people are trying to recover. And we've seen a lot of stuff happen in the last couple of days, and it was pretty ugly. But what we've seen also in the last couple of years, one person using another person's name for clout. So, and I hope she doesn't get mad at me. I'm not talking about the blogger lady. I'm talking about CB, Cardi B. But the bottom line is, if you have attacked someone and you've done it for the sole purpose of enriching yourself, then I say continue bringing the fight. So the hearing today has been canceled. It wasn't canceled because someone had a cold or someone was sick or the weather's bad or someone didn't they missed their train or their plane. It wasn't canceled for that reason. It was canceled because one party didn't want to do the dance. One party did not want to do the dance. She nutted up. Excuse, you know what I mean? She, you can buy peanuts in the store and you drop them on the floor and you're, oh, I made all these nuts on the floor. You know what I mean? So all this tapping that was being done after the trial in a fake "I have a dream" speech was BS. It wasn't about payola. It wasn't about the big machine. It was about driving traffic to your platform. It was never about anyone took advantage of you. It was never about people lying on you. It was never about the media manipulating the outcome of the trial. It was about you trying to drive traffic to your website. And this has been the biggest fraudulent behavior I've seen since I've been online. So, no, don't expect to get on the Zoom call, those who are watching, and think that this person that's going to try to manipulate, even as I speak today, is going to try to put a spin on why she wasn't ready to do the dance. I'm going to tell you why she's not ready to do the dance. Because the judge Ray would have taught a whole new one to her. So no, Cardi didn't back down. I want you to know Cardi did not back down from the fight. But in order to have a fight, you need willing participants. Pay attention. In order to have a real fight, you need willing participants. And if you have one party that don't want to do the fight, then you will be perceived as the bully. So, and we ain't gonna talk about the attorneys just yet. We're not gonna talk about them just yet. That's a part two. And I had to tell you this. There's so much I can say right now, but I will give you an update in the next within 24 hours. But I will say, so no one can misconstrue whether or not this is an April Fool joke. No, it's not a joke. I don't even do April Fool's jokes. I don't have time for that BS. I think it's disingenuous for you to get up on a platform. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. You know, send your minions to attack the people who are just trying to fight for the right of others. But when it comes down to the wire, you nut up. You decide you don't want to do the dance. You decide that you ain't ready for this. No, all that stuff you were talking and the videos and you guys. And then, hold on, let me say this. It's not how you start a fight; it's how you end it. How you end it. You got people literally, and I will say this. I'm not going to put anyone's name out there. I would just say that my mailbox, over the course of years, have been blown up with people very upset. There are people that have been bullied, that have been upset with the way this process has worked out. And they thought they saw some victory in January when the jury in the case reached a unanimous verdict. They thought they was over this. They thought that this may have tampered down the behavior of the blogger lady. Well, the blogger lady's been playing you guys. But the followers, for the people who say, well, no, she don't try to take a black woman down. It's not about taking a black woman down. Let's make it make sense. It was never about that. It was never about taking a black woman down. It was never about someone stalking someone. It was never about no kids or anything. Those were all lies. They were lies. And a lot of you guys and gals fell for the okie dokie, the banana in the tailpipe. So maybe some truth to this. There was never any truth to it. It was manipulating the outcome. Even just think about this. Within 24 hours after a verdict by a unanimous jury said this lady is liable for the things she did to Cardi B. A jury said this. These weren't actors. These weren't people who were paid to be there. These were people that were a part of the community in which the libelous act occurred. And I'm going to tell you something. Rest assured, when the update comes out, you'll know what I'm really talking about. So now, this is chess or checkers. You didn't think I was going to come out and talk about this. I had to. No, I had to. No, I had to. There have been people waiting to understand how this process works. This federal process and suing people for things that they've done. So a lot of you people who have enabled this person to perpetuate this reckless behavior by laughs, giggles, let's post up a glass of wine. This is just drinking wine, having fun. No. And infamous Sylvia read the transcript for you. She was online reading the transcript. So you got to understand something. That transcript was a verbatim of what occurred in the courtroom. So she did an eloquent job with her team of readers to bring this transcript to the forefront. And it wasn't done to add salt in the wound. It was done to bring everything that really occurred in that courtroom to the forefront. Because a lot of you guys didn't sit in the courtroom. I sat in there. Yeah, other lead attorneys sat in there. Lily Young sat in there. No Joke sat in there. And there were employees, there were court workers, there were marshals, there were a bunch of people who sat in that courtroom and listened to the constant BS that's being spewed by the lawyer and her client. Well, I'll tell you guys, she wasn't ready to do the dance. She wasn't ready to do the dance. And when you got a bully that always bullies people, but when it's opportunity for you to come out and show you a real bully, you back down. No, you're not going to see it on the docket. It's a dub. It's not coming on the docket. It's over. Well, that part is over. It's not going to be, unless she sees the video, which I'm sure she's going to watch this video, and say, oh, I got to figure something out because he just put me on Front Street. Yeah, I'll put you on Front Street. You know why? You know why I put you on Front Street? It's enough of you BSing the people. Get your money. Don't do it at the expense of others. Get your money. But don't do it at the expense of others. So no, Cardi didn't back down. Cardi didn't say, I'm not doing this dance. But you have to have a willing participant in a fight. You have to have a willing participant. Or you concede. You wave the white flag. You bow out. That's what happens when you have a person that doesn't want to fight. That's what happens. And for all the people that will be watching the video at the video at the video at the video, understand one thing. Remember the outcome of this situation, and you take whatever is being said with a grain of salt moving forward as you visually watch the lies being masked in truth. Lies being masked in truth. And remember, a lie don't care who tells it. And in this case, there have been many people that have been eating it up like slop. So no, it's not going down today. So tell a friend, I can tell you, and I can't reveal my sources yet. But my sources are solid. Solid. They ain't going down. So any of that capping she's doing, I'm not putting all the receipts out yet. Because something else about to happen. Something's gonna drop. And if it don't drop, then she's gonna be dragged back into the closet. If you don't keep your word, it's gonna be dropped. It's not gonna be dropped, it's gonna be dragged in. Look what the cat done drug in. That's how it's gonna look. It's not gonna be rescheduled. It will not be rescheduled. I can't say too much, but I can just say that we ain't ready to do that dance. It's never ready to do that dance. This was all about grabbing headlines, monetizing lies, and manipulating the machine. The machine that she so eloquently, I don't know how eloquent it was, but the video after the trial was capped. And shout out to her team because they had you guys food. She had a lot of your food. I was never fooled. I was never fooled. I was never fooled. And people say, is she going to pay the money? Is she going to have to pay the money? Well, I would say that, I hate to say this, but she's actually, I don't know if I should say this. Uh, let's just say this was the biggest robbery without a gun that's been perpetrated on YouTube. Robbery without a gun. Robbery without a gun. Hold on, guys. Tiffany, pretty much. I see your question. Pretty much. What I just said, listen, pay attention. You're a lot of smart people out there listening. If there's only one person ready to fight and the other person is not, what do you think that suggests? What do you think that suggests? What do you think that's listening? I'm gonna get you, well. Listen, guys, I'm gonna give you another update today, but I have to based on a special request. I have to wait to say something else. I have to wait, but I could just tell you that what is more important, winning the battle or winning the war? And the question, I guess, will be studied for many years out. Who really won this war? Who really won this war? Well, time will only tell who really won this war. Time will only tell who really won this war. And I would ask, before I say anything else, I see how many people are in here right now. I need you guys to go ahead and hit the like button. I need you guys to engage. I need you guys to go ahead and start hitting the like button before I say anything else, because I want to get into a few other things. I need you guys that are watching, not here just in the bushes, hit the like button. Mods, get them to hit the like button. You'll know what to do. You'll know what to do. I got to give you an update on something else. I need everyone hitting the like button right now. I'm looking over here because I have a tablet over here and I have a light over here, so I don't want to kind of make it too congested. I need everybody to hit the like button because I have another update to give you that is a extension of this update. But I need everyone watching to hit the like button. I don't want you to sit here, or I can go and come back in a couple of hours. I need you guys to hit the like button. I need you guys to engage. This has been a serious case that I've been covering. I need you guys to support this channel. We don't do this for for a hobby. This is what we do for real. I need you guys to really understand that there are 304 I see over here. I need you guys to go ahead and stop what you're doing. I'm going to wait, hit the like button, and I'll come back. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back. Once I see the lights get up to the views, then I'll come back. I know y'all don't want to hear what I'm about to tell you. You're gonna have to listen. I'm going out and come back. I hit the damn like button. How about that? I'll come back at 2:50. I see 2:50. I'll be back here. I'll be waiting. I'll be back at 2:50, guys. I don't see you guys making any movement, so I'm gonna wait until you guys start hitting this like button. We need 255 before I return. I'll play some elevator music, please. Okay, guys. So I actually had to run to the men's room, but I appreciate you guys still being here. Okay, you here? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, hold on. All right, so here we go. Now that we got the people here just lurking. I did that to get the lurkers out the room. So we're gonna get back into what's happening. Um, okay. All right. Appreciate those that are here. We had to get the other people out there. They were just sitting there laying in the bushes, wanting to run back and go tell her, he talking about you again. That reporter talking about you again. He outside your house looking in your window. Never happened. It never happened. It never happened. The face off was at the courthouse. That's where we did the dance at. We did the dance. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Mm, 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 mm. Wasn't happening. Okay. So now that we got the lurkers out the building, uh, I was at the appellate court doing my research, which is a separate building from the federal courthouse, the U.S. appellate court, the 11th circuit. It's a different building. So uh, the attorney for the blogger lady filed a notice of appeal. Filed a notice of appeal, which essentially triggered the circuit court to prepare a calendar of sorts in which the notice of appeal would have to be brief legal terms of preparing your argument that you're going to present. So there's a timeline in which you must have all this presented to the court. There were dates established. There were dates established where the appellant, who was the blogger lady, through her counsel, who in this instance is Olga Islamova. Excuse me, Olga, if I'm jacking the name up, but you know what I mean. She has a certain amount of time to perfect an appeal. And follow me when I'm about to tell you. She has a certain amount of time to perfect an appeal. Listen to me, guys. I see some of the comments, but listen to me. In the appeals court, it's very little latitude that they have. Like you just can't make up stuff like, oh, I woke up with a bad headache, I can't file it. No, that's why you have counsel. You got to think about who's the person who has to file the appeal. In this case, is a trial attorney. Now, how practical for those in the room to think that the trial attorney who lost the case miserably for a client would do a masterful job at winning an appeal? Just think about that. The U.S. District Judge, William Ray III, made sure he did dotted his I's, crossed his T's. So then the case gets sent upstairs to the appellate. And you have to be the attorney who has to argue why you felt the case could have went differently. But based on the upcoming update, this all may be a moot point. This all may be a moot point. As much as I want to tell you something, guys, just give me a little time. I'll be back. Let's just say that there was a lot of cap being done. A lot of cap. A lot of faking the funk. A lot of faking the funk. And you guys, hopefully not a lot of you guys in India have been fooled. Not just on April Fool's, You've been fooled. You've been played. You've been led astray. You've been told BS. You've been tricked. You've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. You've been led astray. And this has been a result of good acting. Good acting. What's good acting? Well, if you can amass that many people to buy into your bull crap, then you get actually, if that was your goal, you've achieved it. Now, Cardi B has a paper judgment and monetary judgment that it may never be realized. It may not never get paid. It may not never, and this is something that you guys got to think about. It may not never get paid. It may not, because people have a way of, if you have a criminal mindset, I don't want to say criminal, but deceptive mindset, then you're going to figure a way to get that monkey off your back. And that monkey is that $3.8 million. You're going to figure a way to make that happen. There was a lot of, just know that this case has cost Cardi more financially than it has cost Tasha. It's cost Cardi more financially than it's cost the blogger lady. I hope they don't flag my page because I said, hopefully they'll do that. I hope they don't. But it has cost Cardi B time, money, stress, sleepless nights. Uh, it costs her a lot. For those who are joining in, that injunctive relief hearing is not going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not happening. It's not delayed. It's canceled. Not to further notice. I'm putting you on notice now. It's a dub. It's not happening. In order to, again, for those who are joining in order to have a fight, you have to have two willing participants, two or more willing participants. Uh, don't have that here. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not, listen, it's not someone didn't show up. Well, they didn't show. They didn't want to show up. They weren't ready. They weren't ready to do the dance for those joining in. So, um, I listen, guys. I'm just telling you that this 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 might be the end of the road as far as it relates to um, this person trying to fool you guys, saying that this is going any further. It's not going any further. For those who join in, I guess I've said this several times. I'm saying the audio needs to be fixed. Like, what's going on with the audio? Like, I'm saying that. I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me? 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 People keep asking me, they call you back out. Did she back out? Did she back out? No, Cardi never backed out. But you got to have a. If Cardi didn't back out, who do you think backed out? If Cardi didn't, if Cardi didn't back out, who the hell do you think backed out? Oh, someone says it's a humming noise. Might be my AC. Hold on, might be my AC. Oh yeah, we hot over here. Okay, hold on. Yo, get TG out here. Get TG out here. You ain't taking back nothing, TG. TG, you ain't taking back nothing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So Yes, your whole cap. That's all. It goes probably text. Yeah, why are you using the word cap? What do you know about cap? Hold on, I just got a text. Uh, the part two of the story is going to happen today. Um, part two is going to happen today. Hold on, guys. Let me check, see if I can say this. Let me just check real quick. I'm gonna put you guys on mute. I gotta do something. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. I gotta do verification. All right, I got the red light. I didn't get the green light. Right. I just thought about that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. 1 second, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see something. Let's see something. Let's see something. Somebody just wants to say good morning. Somebody wants to say good morning. Just say good morning. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm gonna read a few of the comments. I want to say that I hear that humming too. I do hear that humming. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so I'm looking at the comments now. I'm gonna actually put this in front of me so I can read this because I'm on StreamYard, and those who know StreamYard, you really can't see all the comments coming in. It's a session of comments coming in. Okay, so someone said Dennis saying there's no other date. And someone said there's a 30-day extension. Uh, well, if there's a 30-day extension, the extension is a result. If say someone's back out, like they may just here's a hypothetical. Someone may have notified the other side and said, "Oh, we don't want to go through with this. Let's just work it out and let's not do that dance." Then they renege. They take it back. Oh, then it's going down. But you got to leave that time there so they won't try to take it off the calendar. That 30-day extension it'll disappear, assuming the person keeps up to her promise. If that makes sense. If the person doesn't keep up with a promise, then guess what? Oh, it's going in front of Judge Ray. So if she tries to pump fake again, it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. So the 30-day extension is for to preserve the right to go back in there and do the dance. So I'm telling you, from my mouth to your ears, that if the person doesn't keep up to whatever the promises are, then they're doing the dance for 30 days. And it's not going to be reset, nothing. It's, like somebody can say, you can go, like, for example, you go to a courthouse and, you have a mediator. And the mediator said, listen, let's work this out. Uh, let's figure a way to work this out. And you guys in the mediation figure out, okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, good. Let me go in front of the judge and say, well, I've reached a remedy for both sides. We have a mutual agreement. But just before you get in front of the judge, the other person decides not to be there. They walk out. They leave the building. Guess what? It's on the property. It's back on the calendar. Because one person didn't fulfill the agreement that they brokered. So now, the 30 days when you see the extension, that's only for, it's a procedural thing. Because you're not going to do the three-card Monte with the judge, or that particular judge. You're not going to say, here's my card. This is what I agreed to. And then when you think people are turning their head and you switch the cards up. Not here. Because the only thing that's going to happen if you try to do that is now you're going to inflame the judge that you're making a mockery of the court. You're going to inflame the plaintiff, and then the plaintiff is going to have to pull out her guns, a heavy gun. And then you're going to further show that you are sincere about your position. But I'm going to tell you guys, she is a whole cat. I'm saying it. I can say it. I can say it. I know things. I know things. Okay, so let me gloss over the comments real quick. See if something someone said that I can bring to the forefront. I listen. I didn't see the promo. I don't. All I know is what I know. I never seen the promo. All I know is what I know, and I know people do things subliminally, uh, and they'll do that. It may you may see things quiet down for maybe a couple of months, but when the numbers disappear and no one's talking about you, you may just try to drop a few breadcrumbs to try to fire up the machine again. Let's just say that action speaks louder than words. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you do. But you ain't fooling nobody. All eyes are on you. They're gonna be watching your move. I totally agree. I totally agree. The red lipstick hustler, Lily says, she has already played and made a mockery of the court with her foolishness. I've watched and heard it with my own ears. And yes, the red lipstick hustler was in the courtroom. He came in with that bright red lipstick. They had to stop. The marshals had to stop. The judge had to pause. Everyone looked around. She walked in that courtroom like this. Where am I sitting, Dennis? Sit over there. It went down. It definitely went down. She was there. She was there. She was there from the beginning to the end. The verdict came out. She was right there. You heard a southern voice, a, a, a southern tone came out, and I knew that she was passionate because, tell you guys, not only her, not only the lead attorney, not only Infamous Sylvia, not only the court clerks and treasury agent and everybody in the court looking at this debacle unfold. I got a text. Don't say too much. I'm not saying. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't say too much. Don't say too much. Oh God. I don't care what all. Listen, I'm telling you right now that believe half of what you see and nothing what you hear. In that case, listen. Trust me. She's having thyroid surgery. She's having this. She's having that. She's having a laugh right now. That's what she's doing. She's having a laugh. She's having a laugh. But if she don't commit to whatever she got to commit to, she might not have the last laugh. That's all I can say. People say something's wrong with my audio. I'm literally going to go out and come back in. Uh, I'm literally going to go out and come back. The weird thing is this live will end, and the other one will have to continue. But I will do an audio check. As a matter of fact, uh, if I was on my other device, my phone, I have a extended mic, and I just can't. I'm gonna fix that today. As a matter of fact, I promise you guys, when I come back on the audio, I'll have this audio fixed. Some are saying the audio's bad. Some are saying it's good. I'm gonna play when I get off because if your guys are just playing with me talking about the audio's bad, you might be trolling me. Okay, I got a special request. Uh, Send me the link, information. Send me the link, and I'll pin it. Send me the link. People that cover this trial, they covered the trial. They were really interested in the outcome, because they, probably have people that they know that have been bullied, and I get it. I get it. People are working legitimately concerned. No one likes a bully. No one likes a bully. I see it, Sylvia. I see it. Hold on. Let me pin this here before she has a heart attack. Comes are coming so quick, Sylvia. Okay, hold on. I see it. I see it. You're killing me right here. You're killing me. You're killing me. I just put you in a timeout, Sylvia. You're in a timeout now. I had to put you in a timeout, Sylvia. Terry, I feel you, Terry K. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But you got to give Cardi one thing. Give her a few things, but in this instance, she was fighting for the people. She was fighting not just for herself, but she was fighting for the people. Um, you know, she's lost a lot of money in this. Because if she doesn't get it back, it's a loss. You know. Well, I would say that um, I have my personal opinion on how this thing was handled. Um, I would just say that what is more important, winning the battle or winning the war? You know, what is more important? Just think there could have been there are a lot of people that are destitute, uh, unable to even put gas in their tank, and and Cardi has in the past given to charities and everything else. So there actually were a lot of people that could have benefited from this case being settled. And Cardi would have probably been able to, she still can, but it's still pulling from her. resources help people. Um, I don't know how the outcome of this is going to help people more than had this thing been settled early on. I see the questions coming. Some of the questions doesn't need to be answered. Some of it require just a little bit of research, but for the most part, it doesn't need to be answered right now. Or a robot sexy. Then what are you still doing here? Why are you still here? I said, I mean, if you're just joining in, I said a whole lot. I don't know how long you've been here, but if you know, if you're just trying to be seen, I'll put you on blast. I'll bring you up here. You want to come up here? You want to come up here? No, you won't come up here. You're in the business. Of course, the judge watched the blogger lady on YouTube. Everybody watched. You kind of accused. You didn't directly accuse the judge. You didn't directly accuse the judge, but you implied that the jury and the judge might have been complicit in the outcome of this case. You did imply that. You did imply that. You implied that the judge might have been complicit in the outcome of this case. But those are fighting legal words, and you might have to, you might have to confront them. I mean, when you implied that, now how do you think the judge is going to feel that you implied that he might have been complicit in the outcome of the trial? Just think about that, and think about you having to be able to go in front of the same judge to ask for mercy. Judge has latitude in his courtroom. The judge has latitude in his courtroom. But I just pinned a comment. At the end, I just pinned a comment. So in the end, that's what should happen. That's what should happen. One of the things I will say that whatever the arrangement agreement is moving forward, it is a working document for many, many years. It is a working document that will be around for many, many years. So do I think she'll shift, like walk? Well, now she got a lot of people. She got a lot of people following her, watching her. She can turn this around, but do she want to? I mean, the most noble thing is just pay the woman her money. Just pay the woman her money. I mean, at minimum, you got to pay the punitive stuff that can't be charged off, but work it out. I mean, if you paid her the money, which you're probably not going to pay her. You're not going to pay her. You know you're not going to pay her. You're going to attempt not to pay her, but this month is tax month too. You got to pay taxes. You got to do that. Yeah, they, again, this is a chess game, and Cardi could have said, "Screw this! I'm going the whole distance. I'm dragging you in it. I'm dragging you in the courtroom. You're coming in here. You said all this. You talked a lot of we used to call it buku trash. You talked a lot of trash leading up to this day. A lot. And a lot of people watching. You're having toast in restaurants, spending $300 or $400 a plate. You're spending all this money in the restaurant. Everybody, the lawyer's sitting in the back making a mockery of the court. And your attorney sitting there making a mockery of it. The judge should have had all that in there. Bring all their behinds in the courtroom. Drag them some more, judge. Bring them all in the courtroom. They want to sit there and toast glasses to making a mockery of the system. Bring all their asses in the court. Let them all come in here. Let me handle them all. Let's get them all on the phone. Because everybody was going to be tuned in on that call. Everybody would have been tuned in, watching and listening to the humiliation that continues. But can't really, when someone's begging you not to go to, begging you not to fight, please don't fight. Please, we don't want to, we don't want to do it no more. We don't want to do it no more. Come on. You're participating in a scam against the court. You're participating against a scam against the court. No, we don't want to do it no more. You know, we, we, we're making amends. We saw that Will Smith slap, and we know you're going to slap us around this courtroom if we came in with the bull crap and you decide not to go with it. Because you know you're about to get slapped around the courtroom legally. Legally. Because Judge Ray is so articulate and so persuasive in his recitations and his arguments. I saw what he was doing with the lawyers, and I'm like, this man is no one he's sitting on as a district court judge because he's so masterful in what he does. Do you think he was going to let you come in this courtroom on this phone and play the court? It would have been the sound bite of sound bites. Trust me. This would have been the sound bites of sound bites. Well, you can't really record the audio out. You would have been listening. This would have been the sound bites of sound bites. If you would have came Watusi your butt into that hearing, thinking you want to manipulate the judge, it was another thing coming. I'm gonna tell you, between the lawyers, shout out to Lisa Moore, shout out to the whole team, Sarah Mott, and Lisa's husband. I don't say Lisa's husband. They were ready, locked and loaded, ready. They were ready. They were ready. They were ready to play the long game. You know they was gonna kick your butt. Olga, you know they were gonna kick your butt. You know that. You know that. You know they were gonna kick your butt. Olga, you know they was gonna kick your butt. You know they were gonna kick your butt, Olga. I'm telling you, Olga. They were ready to kick your butt in that courtroom. You wasn't trying to have it. You trying to say your career, and I get it. I get it. You know, I don't know why he signed up for this case. You know, but then I know because people's name is now infamous in the legal community. Um, and you might, you might have to be her personal attorney throughout her career. You might have to literally be her personal attorney because one thing's for sure, two things for sure. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. I just got. It's still coming in. Oh my God. Hold on. Woo. Hold I'm actually literally, guys. I'm waiting for the update as I told you because I'm kind of like, you know how the lead attorney does. He goes 4 hours. Shout out to the lead attorney. I don't think I can do 4 hours. I know I can't do 4 hours. Yeah. Um, oh, yeah, I got a call coming in, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The red lipstick hustler said, I can't talk that long, just maybe an hour. Yeah, I know. Some people, want to long stroke you on YouTube. Can you hear me? Can't you hear me? Hello? 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 Give me a one if you hear me. Give me a one if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Give me a one if you hear me. People say no sound. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what kind of systems you guys are on because some can hear me, some can't hear me, some you're muted. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna, because I have a C-type connection on this laptop. I'm not in my office. I'm in another room, so I need to make sure I can just. I'm gonna take the whole system and then just come put the mic on, and I'm actually gonna take this with me and go live at the location. Okay, what you got to tell me? What's still you got to tell me? What's still you got to tell me? Okay, we good. We good. Good money over here. So yeah, guys, all I'm just telling you, I know you're waiting around and you're ready for your your um your your leader to come out and put the dukes up. She wasn't ready for that. But again, she yes, the long way. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing the short way. We doing the long stroke. We gonna make sure you guys stay around. I'm waiting for this text to come in. When they tell me I can just go ahead and just put it out there, put it out there. I don't know what it's. I'll be honest with you. You know something? Maybe it's my headphones. I should those headphones on here. Hold on, hold on. He's back. Hold on. Let's see if this works. How about that? Okay, here we go. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Give me a one if you hear. Give me a one. That's regular device. I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Okay, good. Sounds much better? Because I want to see if it's, if the headphones made a difference. Oh, did it make a difference? Oh, definitely. Lisa Moore and Sarah Max and her husband was on her neck. But again, I would say that a lot of resources was expended to get a resolution to this. People say no sound. Okay. I'm gonna listen to this, and I'm gonna block everyone that said no sound if I hear the sound. I'm not, okay. Hold on. Okay. Why is Shade Room hitting me up? Shade Room, you don't need to be hitting me up on my phone, Shade Room. Stop it. Watch the video like everybody else. No, we're gonna I just got a text in. We're gonna go out and we'll come back and I'm gonna bring you guys back in this second part to this. I do appreciate you taking the time and coming out, but just watch the video and you can deduct from what I've spoken about as to where this has with Stacey's case is. That's all. That's all you have to do. Pay attention. Watch what happens today. Um, no more stalling. No more games. We're done with the games. Okay.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?